Last time you guys were exploring into the dream, you ended up inside a volcano, some kind of memory, most likely of the dwarf. You had to rescue him by leaping across platforms, and once you had gotten the dwarf's body to the other side and out of the volcano, transformed into the second gem fragment. Uh, you returned to the dwarf hidden under the tree, and restoring the second gem fragment restored his mind, but not his uh, ability. He mentioned that he knew Briar's uncle Barley, that he'd last seen him in Thalassa, and he informed you all that he was the self-admitted expert on interdimensional travel in the city of Torevir Deep, and offered to move you at least once to anywhere on this plane of existence. Uh, he also said that he knew someone who could potentially resurrect Onyx. Uh, Asriel determined that he was inspecting her more closely than she would have liked as you were traveling to the next location. When you got there, he had informed you that the creature containing the last piece of the gem was likely a scary or a scarecrow, which turned out to be a scary crow. It was this great spectral black creature made of shadow and ice, and it launched this gust of wind, which unfortunately froze Romney, Dimitar, and Asriel. So those three are restrained and paralyzed. Uh, as the scary crow appeared, striking your party, I believe you guys took damage from that.
Yeah, I think so. I'm down.
34 points.
Yeah, I'm down to 54, and I think I hadn't take damage before we met the scarecrow.
Was
It was
34
it
points
was
of
not
damage.
34, it was 24.
Oh, okay.
And for
Yep,
the
that
people who passed, it was
checks.
half, and the people who could half the half would have only taken 6.
Yeah, that checks.
So everyone should be down at least 12 points. Some of you. All right. So as the scary crow had frozen some of your party, two these like shadow-like wraiths appeared, kind of shimmering out from behind the pillars on your right. They seem to be eyeing Gorance, who is ducked behind one of the tables here up the steps inside of this strange church. Uh, okay. Uh, we'll go ahead and start, and it is Snowstorm. They're not unconscious, they are like frozen. They seem to be frozen in such a way that you think it would be a little bit difficult to get them free, but not excessively so. Magic would
Basically,
certainly help,
in an ice block, right? Is that kind of what it looks like?
pretty much. Yeah, I couldn't find the image that I had saved for it, so it's just white. It is hard to tell exactly what you think it's going to do, but it seems like it and its lesser compatriots are focused on the dwarf. All right. Your arrow just punches through its spectral form, and the creature kind of lets out a roar. All right, so your 22 does hit. You notice, though, that as your arrow passes through it, the lightning damage definitely hurts the creature, but your arrow not quite as much. All right, so it would be Azriel's turn.
All right.
I get you to make a Constitution saving throw. All right. The ice chills you even further. You can tell that it is beginning to sap the strength from you. But that one.
What's the effect of it? Does it just?
Your strength score is reduced by 2.
Is that permanent or just while I'm in the ice?
No telling.
Well, I want to use my key release to try to break the ice.
Okay. So you are paralyzed / restrained.
Oh, is it paralyzed? I thought it was just restrained.
Uh,
Because if I'm paralyzed, then I can't do anything. I can't
sorry.
move.
You would just be
Yeah, I can cast it while I'm standing here. It is verbal and material, which I mean that would just be my focus, would be the material. So I don't have to move my hands or anything. As long as I can speak and kind of access the power of my tattoo, I should be able to cast it.
okay.
So I don't know if the ice can do a constitution save or not.
No. So you
Oh.
like blast outward from the ice. You can see it like cracks. And this strange magical ice, it definitely is damaged by your radiant effect.
But I'm still
You're
restrained.
still encased.
Right. Well then that's all I can do.
All right. Javid's turn. I can't hear you.
Yeah. I see a couple of ghouly looking guys and somebody I don't recognize who looks like she's wearing a sports shirt. That's the door.
That's
The
the dwarf, the
dwarf.
guy we're trying to protect.
Okay. And the big white
That's the
circle
scarecrow.
is Scarecrow. What have we learned about who's attacking us and so on?
Kill the scarecrow.
Kill the Scarecrow. Copy.
Also, scarecrow is resistant to non-magical damage. So if you have magical damage, you should use that.
Well, you can tell that it is resistant to the piercing damage that was dealt by
Okay,
the bow,
piercing.
but
Sorry, I thought it was the non-magical. Because I think
All I've
didn't
got's piercing from non-magical.
yeah, because Snow yelled out use magic on it.
No, I have got a vicious short bow. Is that magical?
yes.
Yes, magic weapon. It is. All right. Well, then I'm going to draw the vicious short bow, and I don't know that I've done that yet, but going to uh, make Scarecrow favored foe, and also cast Hunter's Mark if that's not been done.
We're on the first round of combat.
This is first? Okay.
Yes. All right. What else would you like to do, Javid?
Let's see. It looks like my Beyond plugin is missing. So I don't know how much of this is going to actually come through. Does not seem to be responding to key clicks and stuff. But saying that, I also want to use sharpshooter, and we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't see anything you're doing. Not in D&D Beyond, not in Foundry.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make this happen.
I just saw something pop up in D&D Beyond.
All right. Well,
Right, so you
with
rolled a 2-hit of 18, which does hit.
right. No, because I'm trying to use sharpshooter. So that is only an 8. So I'm not going to use sharpshooter for the next one.
Would that only be an 8? I thought it was a -5 plus 10.
But it's -5 to the attack, and then you get
Yes, you're right. Minus.
yeah, +10 on
That would have been
the.
a 13.
Okay.
The 13 does not hit, so.
Okay.
Not as bad as you thought it
Right,
was, but it
okay.
doesn't hit.
All right, so the second round, second shot. I did not use sharpshooter, but I'm guessing a 28 does hit.
Yep.
For 9 plus
Should probably refresh your browser if nothing's working.
one for favored foe. One for hunter's mark. And I'll do my third attack on first go round. And we'll try sharpshooter this time. See what happens. See how that goes.
Okay.
Crit. Plus Dread Ambusher. Doot. Is it Dread Ambusher? Where is that?
All right, so you rapidly punch a couple hits through the strange spectral crow.
There's Dread Ambusher. Ooh, nice.
All right, that one seems to do a lot more damage than the other three. And it's starting to look slightly injured.
All right. And we'll refresh my browser and see if I can get the Beyond plugin. Do
Okay.
what's it?
All right, so one of the wraiths, noticing the damage to the much larger spectral creature, is going to move over towards Javid and attack him. All right, you're able to kind of duck out of the way as these it's like sucking the life straight out of the air. But the other one heads over towards the dwarf, and you watch as its like hands reach out, and these like wisps of life force start to float out of him as he's like struck with fear, staring up at. Briar's turn.
Well, as far as I know, we can't get out of here if something happens to him, right? So I'm gonna go attack the one that's attacking the dwarf. Less rage.
Nice.
Wow, 2 scepters.
Yeah, see?
That's so cool. Okay.
That was the rage noise.
Yeah, actually, that is the rage noise.
All right, so a little flump has appeared.
Favorite one.
And
Um,
where are you putting?
I'm going to put the flump on this guy.
All right.
And then I'm gonna run and attack this guy.
Got it.
So, let's see.
Back in shape.
What's your DC for that?
It's, for the flump or for attacks
Yeah, the
in
flump
general?
blowing up.
Oh,
There, I made a bark.
I don't know, honestly.
It says 8 plus proficiency bonus plus con mod.
Okay, con mod is 8.
Your proficiency bonus is
Proficiency
4.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
12 plus.
What was the first
Okay.
number?
So 6. Got it.
Sorry.
The DC 16. All right. All right, and go ahead and roll those damage for those 2 hits.
Doesn't look like that's including rage.
Is the rage just? What's the rage bonus damage?
Let me see. Sorry, I can't think. Oh, thank you.
It says +3. So that would be.
Yeah, the only thing I'm saying is you gain an
And then-
advantage on strength checks and saving throws plus. Oh, +3 melee damage. There it is. Okay. Hi, baby. Sorry, Maple.
All right, you begin cleaving through the wraith, but its like form is still focused in on the dwarf. Oh, and go ahead and roll with the d6 for your flump exploding.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you couldn't do a flump because you raged on that turn. So you can, or no, sorry. You can do it every turn. It's for your first turn. So next turn it would cost a bonus action to do it again, but this turn it's free.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead and roll me that d6.
Heh.
6.
Nice.
Nice. Just explodes, blasting like shards of the wraith away.
Heh.
This goes.
Ronnie's turn.
Con save?
Yep. All right, so you succeed. You can kind of feel the ice beginning to spread, but not as thoroughly. So it's your turn.
Okay. So I can cast spells and everything.
As long as, because you're restrained. Because I think if you're restrained, you can't do your like hand stuff.
Yeah, if it requires just a verbal component or a material component, you can do it because your material component is just your holy symbol. If it requires somatic, then that means you have to wave your hands, and you're not really able to do that.
All right, cool. I'm gonna cast aura. Or who's looking at the
So
wrong
you can still
spell?
take actions.
Yep. All right. So action. I'm gonna cast aura of vitality. I'm gonna heal myself for 9 hit points. That's 1. As a bonus action, I'm gonna activate my sensor. Everybody within 10 feet of me heals 4 hit points. That's action, bonus action.
All right.
That's what I got. Both of them are just verbal. So,
Nice.
because I am very hurt.
It'll be Demetari's turn. I need to make a con save. You lose 1 point off your strength score.
Yep. Okay. I planned for this, so what I'm gonna do is cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the wraith that's attacking our drawer friend.
All right, you just like slap the wraith, and it kind of like shakes it off, lets out this like howl at.
So that's pretty much it for me. So I'm assuming it failed.
No, it succeeded.
Or sorry, succeeded. Yeah, okay. All right, but it still takes half damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I'm done.
Okay.
That was an accident, but thank goodness it was. I don't know if I've like. Can you even? Apparently, you can roll a -1 on this on the strength check. So there's that. Yeah.
All right. I need the scary crow kind of like just levitates over to position, and you watch as these like strange spectral wings kind of land next to, and then its mouth beak forms and opens. And I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws. That would be Romney, Snow, Demetari, and Azriel.
Don't we automatically fail?
If you're
I'm looking for the conditions. I just don't
I
If you're
mean,
remember.
restrained-
restrain. It says you have disadvantage on dex throws.
yeah, so you guys have
Okay, so the first one is still there. Is this a magical effect? I probably asked last time. I
Yes.
don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say it's magical.
All right. I'm gonna use my evasion, so I'll take half, even if I failed.
Can you use evasion while you're restrained?
It doesn't say anything about not using it. Just says here. I'll show you.
Okay.
When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage instead of no damage. If you succeed, you take no damage at all. So I'm just really, I duck down or I don't know, something.
All right. This like gust of strange necrotic wind billows forth from the creature's mouth. And
That's a scary crow.
you guys
Ah.
take 30 points of necrotic damage.
What was the DC on it?
The DC was 16.
I'm down.
So snow save. And that was it. No, Azrael failed. Demetri
Yeah, I
failed.
failed, but I only took half because of evasion.
I'm just
Oh, it was disadvantage. So I had rolled before I realized it was disadvantage. So the 13 was what my actual roll was.
All right. Snow's turn.
Oh, I'm down, by the way. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you do 70 points of damage in 2 turns, Liam.
Whoops.
You're not dead though, right? You're just unconscious.
It was only 2 points past 0.
wait. What makes you dead?
If you take pretty much your full hit points. So like if your hit points are 70 and you take like negative 70, you're gonna be dead, not
Okay.
unconscious.
All right, gotcha.
I just asked because that's a lot of damage. So
I'm pretty sure you guys have your little necklace thingies.
we do.
Everyone except
got a
Romney.
necklace.
Oh yeah.
We commissioned one for him, right?
Yeah, I think you guys said you had asked for one, but you haven't gotten it yet.
I would tell you, but my book is still somewhere packed away.
So I think I have it as 4d4 plus 6.
That sounds right.
Yep. So go and roll the 4d4 plus 6. So you get 15 hit points. All right. So Romney's back up. Still frozen though.
Wait, I missed that. How much did I heal?
15.
The power of friendship.
Power of friendship compels you.
Where are you moving to? Okay. You scamper over into the corner of the temple.
I think that's a bonus. Isn't it a bonus action?
It's a
to use
bonus
that first?
action, but he put not. I think it's a bonus action for yourself. He used it on Snow though. Or sorry, on
Oh.
Romney. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I guess that would make sense to make
putting
that
it
an
on someone
action.
else and then activating it is definitely an action. Because you would have had to like slip it around his neck and then use it. Okay. He failed. You now have insightful fighting on him. He has a -3 charisma, so. All right, Azriel's turn. Still
Okay,
stuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to try to break out of this because I can't do much while I'm covered in ice. So 8 radiant damage to the ice. Oh, and do I need to make a con save?
Oh, yes. Couldn't give me another con save. Your strength is reduced by 3.
Is that in total or in addition to the
An
-2 I've already?
additional 3. So now your strength is down by 5.
What happens when your strength is at like 0?
You
'Cause-
perish.
Oh, my strength is at -2 right now. So what do you
That's
want
your
from?
your modifier is -2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay.
my strength starts out at 5, or at, excuse me, at 8, and then I've lost 5, so that means my strength is 3 right now.
Yes, if you were to lose
Total.
3 more next turn, you would die.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna yell out, somebody get me out of this ice. It might kill me.
All right. The ice is starting to crack and like chunks of it are falling away, but you're still like your skin is going pale as you go frigid. It doesn't look like there's much more to get you out of the ice, but unfortunately, it won't take much more for the ice to
Kill me. Yeah.
finish.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't, my bonus actions are all requiring me to be able to move, so.
Sved's turn.
Do I get a sense that I would be able to pull Azrael out of the ice? Can I tell if like I
You could chip
smack
the
it
ice
or
apart.
something? I'd...
Oh yeah, you could definitely chip the ice apart and get her free.
All right. All right. Then creepy dude be damned. I'm going to let's see. Let's try this. I'm going to try to chip the ice, crack it, kick it real hard.
You can attack it. You can make like, an unarmed strike.
Well, we'll try that.
You would probably hit the person underneath, but go for it.
Right. So
At this point, I might be okay with you hitting me as long as you get me out of the ice. Because I think if I fail another con save, I'm dead.
There was a 50-50% chance that if you fail another con save, you would die.
Where's the 50-50 coming from?
The 1d4, so if it reduces her strength by 3 or 4, she dies.
I see.
It is icy. Javid, you rolled your unarmed strike.
yes,
How much damage
I
do you
get an
deal?
unarmed strike again. I
I
deal
believe
1.
it is 1 point of damage. Conveniently, you just like tear away chunks of ice, and Azrael comes for.
Um, that's my action and move, so that's all I got.
Thank you.
All right. The Wraith doesn't take too kindly to scampering away. And it misses. All right.
Get away,
Yep.
Wraith, you bother me.
The other one is going to turn around and target the small little pesky beetle. You have an AC of 16, correct? Yeah. It also misses. Briar's.
Okay. I'm gonna flump the crow. This feels like a Adventure Time thing. I'm gonna floof the pig. Anyway. Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll me your d6.
Okay. That's a 4. I don't know if you see it.
I do. The crow like kind of looks up at the last second as this little flump stares at it and it just explodes right next to its base.
Nice. And then I'm going to whack the wraith that tried to hit me. Nice.
Yep, both of those hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yay.
Briar, do you attack with advantage because you've got the thing flanked?
You're not flanked with him. He's not helping you at all.
He's just standing there.
He's not even
Getting
standing
his
there.
soul
He's prone on the
sucked.
ground.
Oh, I see. Getting
Is
his
he?
soul
Okay.
sucked.
Yep.
Okay.
12 and 7. You're currently attuned to an item that you're not supposed to be attuned to, just so you know. So that would have been 11 and 6 plus 3 raging, so that would have been 14 and 9.
Yeah, I don't understand how I got attuned to that.
I was
Because it never
testing
said that
stuff.
before. Oh, I see. For future purposes?
All right, that
Yeah.
wraith is starting to like kind of like dissolve almost, but its hateful eyes are still eyeing. Is that the end of your turn?
Let's see, my turn.
Romney, did you make a con save?
That sounded like a wraith.
All right, you succeed.
Wow. All right.
What would you like to do?
Okay.
Is your sensor thing still going?
It says nothing about being incapacitated.
What it just does it for a minute.
Yeah,
Sure, why not?
it just does it.
So you get, what is it, D4 or something back?
Yeah, 3 points to everybody within 10 feet.
Yay! I did need that.
Yeah.
All right. The only issue is, yeah. Okay. Hey, I got some of these left.
You
Yeah.
can, because you're only restrained. You can actually make attacks while you're restrained, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
say-
it just says a disadvantage.
So the crow is right next to you if you wanted to make a melee attack at it. Also, if you wanted to get clear of the ice that is encasing you, you can do that as well.
I'm just going to cast a 4th level Spiritual Guardians, which will get the ice and the crow and anything else. Hey. And it's radiant damage.
All right, this like suddenly orb of
Bubbles.
bubbles just like burst around you. The ice encasing you shatters. The ice encasing Dimitar shatters as well. So you're both free. And
Nice.
that is 19 radiant. Which seems to affect the scary crow to a great degree.
What's the lighting situation in here?
Dim.
Dim? Perfect. Like a fucking rocket, I go into the air and fly away.
Skedaddle. Can he make opportunity attacks? Or
Can he?
yeah, are you not dodging, right? Or disengaging?
No, I can't.
As you attempt to fly away, the jaw of the scary crow snaps at your leg, biting you. 4. 12 piercing and 3 necrotic.
Oh! I hurt.
How high are you?
Probably just going 10 feet.
You are still within range of the dragon, just so you know. Or sorry, not dragon, the scary crow.
Why am I picking up Demetari as well? Get out of here.
Ouch.
Yeah, but I'm flying over here to hide behind Briar. 5,
Oh, okay.
10, 15, 20. Yeah.
We're like the same size. You can hide behind
I
me.
don't care. I'm hiding behind you. All right.
In fact, I think Romney might be a little bit bigger because he's that pot belly, so it probably like sticks out a little bit.
Only when I'm laying
I'm
down.
not the best like human shield.
Demetari's turn.
That's because you're not human.
All right. So, what I would like to do is use my twin spell feat, spend that point to basically cast Firebolt on both the Scary Crow and the Wraith that is by the dwarf.
Do you roll 2 separate attacks?
I let me double
I'm
check
pretty
here.
sure.
Same spell as long as the spell's incapable of targeting more than one. So I think it literally just splits and does the same amount of damage.
Okay. All right. Here. All right. The 2 firebolts whip around. One of them blasting both the crow and the red. Seems to hurt the wraith or the crow much more than the wraith.
And then as my bonus action, I am going to go ahead and use my necklace.
All right. You're no longer restrained, so you can move if you would like.
Yeah, okay. This is 18.
Nice.
All right. Think I'm going there. We'll see what happens.
All right. All righty then.
I just used mine. Are you talking about everybody else? The power of friendship.
Oof. All right. Its teeth lash out towards Javi and just like grab onto his shoulder. And you take 19 damage, so 12 piercing, 7 necrotic. You can only use the amulet of friendship on your turn, Javi, just
No, sorry, I hit the link by accident.
Okay. So yes, you would take
Did not
19
mean to
damage.
cast that.
Simultaneously, these 2 spectral like claws lash out towards Azrael. One of them, you're able to like duck and it passes over. The other one cuts up at you, and you take 11 slashing damage. And with that, the spectral is going to fly backwards.
I take an opportunity attack.
Sure. That hits.
And my hands are magical.
Okay. Snow's turn.
Everyone's advice.
Yes. That hits. All right. The scary crow seems to be falling apart. Is that the end of your turn? Okay, Ezra's turn.
All right. So the dwarf, he's on the ground. Can I occupy the square that he's in so I can flank
Not.
with Briar? No.
You would not be able to, no.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just move over here and attack this thing. And then I'm actually going to use my bonus action to use my necklace because I'm hurting a little bit.
All right.
Okay. And then that's my turn. How's the Wraith looking at this point?
Fairly injured. Still got a little bit of fight left in. Javid's turn.
Thank you. Oh, no.
All right. I need to move away from this guy because he's bugging me. So I'm going to move. Um,
Are you disengaging or just moving and hoping he doesn't hit you?
I'm going to have to move with hope that he doesn't hit because I would not otherwise be able to do anything, and I feel like I need to do something.
Mama. Mama. Mama.
All right. The Wraith swings at you and it's like arm passes through you, and you could feel this like necrotic drain on you. Your lungs kind of like knock the wind out of you for a brief moment, and you take 18 necrotic damage. Additionally, I would need you to make a con save.
But at least don't break it.
You save. Nothing else happened. What would you like to do, Javid?
So now that I'm away from that, and although staggered and breathing hard, I'm going to. Oh, I just remembered something. With the vicious short bow, on a crit on a 20, it does an additional 7 damage to the target.
Yeah, I
Was that
counted that.
counted? You got that. Okay, good. Thanks. Well, I'm going to fire again at this guy.
Right, which one were you targeting? I didn't see the ping.
I'm attacking the scarecrow with and it was supposed to show with sharpshooter. Did it not? Did that not show up?
I see that you shot with a +5.
What? No.
You rolled an 18 +5.
Okay. -5, right? So I did use sharpshooter, and so if the 18 hits, then
You got a 23, so 23 does hit
all right.
because you rolled an 18 and then you have a +5.
And so with short bow, we got Ack. Come here. Yes, all of that. That I'm trying to get this thing to show me what the roll was. All right, so it didn't do the vicious damage, but
Okay, you got a 21.
did do 21. And now I'm going to shoot again.
All right. Unfortunately, that missed.
All right, that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. All right, Wraith turn.
They need to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, only one of them does.
Oh yeah, that one.
What's yours, ADC?
17. Half on a save.
All right. One of the wraiths is seriously battered. It is going to snarl at each of you. Turn around and target the dwarf. That hits.
Does it turning around mean I get a chance, an attack of opportunity, or no? Okay.
Nope, there's no facing rules in 5th edition.
Okay.
It seems to drain the last little bit of life out of the dwarf, and he collapses, taking one last gasp.
He's like dead, not just unconscious.
Mom? Nope, that one's gonna go for Jibby. And it misses. Briar's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack the wraith, I suppose. I'll do a double attack. Do I have to do the flump first?
Technically, that happens at the end of your turn.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Let's see.
And hit. Go ahead and roll the damage for the first.
Okay.
What are you eating? Bad boy, that's no. It's not for you.
The wraith seems to be barely clinging on. Go ahead and roll the second one. All right. And with that,
The right side?
yes.
Nice. So instead of flumping, is there any way that I could try to render aid to the dwarf as a bonus?
You could attempt to make a medicine act. Well, you already attacked, so a medicine check would be a full action.
Okay. Then, let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You can try
30.
using your necklace on the dwarf. Oh no, that's a full action too. Sorry.
I'm going to flump the crow before the natives get in.
Does the flump have a maximum range?
30.
I think the crow is too far unless you want to move towards it and then flump it.
Sure, I'll take a step and flump it. Sorry, I counted and I thought. I think I was just counting how. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take some steps towards it and then flump it.
All right. Go ahead and roll the d6 if you're.
It was I think a 3. Let me see.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a 3.
The crow seems emboldened by the dwarf's defeat. Rami's turn.
All right. Boop. I don't know how to move the circles. Oh, they're your circles. That's why I can't move them. Got it. Okay. Roll this guy. Everybody gets 1 point. Hey.
The dwarf gasps and awakens.
Hey. 1 point.
Yeah, because I'm not tracking his hit points on his little thing, because he has way less hit points on that little. He has only 1 hit point on that, and if I take it away, then he says he's dead.
I'm also going to
Unfortunately,
cast Mass Cure Wounds. Or Mass Healing Word. Everybody get 13. No, everybody within 60 feet, so it's everybody. Good maths.
all right, is that the end of your turn?
So that was bonus action.
Oh.
Sacred Flame! Make that deck save. 17.
It saves.
Damn it. Okay, that's it. Sacred Fizzle on that one.
Damn, 2d8. That could have been a lot of damage, actually. Demetari's turn.
Um. Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt again on the crow.
All right.
And I
That
kind of
hit.
like where I am.
All right. Your firebolt strike, incinerating some of the scary crow. The scary crow does not recharge. Gonna move right there.
Needs to make a whiz save.
He's not in your reach.
What?
He's not in the aura. Little purple squares.
Oh, got it. I was going based off circle.
I mean, I guess he can do right what he wants from right there. He's gonna bite Briar. for 18 piercing damage, 7 necrotic damage. And he's going to claw at Snow for 1 strike, 2 strikes for a total of 19 slashing damage. It's a 10 and a 9.
So,
What were my numbers again? Because I have on piercing.
18 and 7, so it would have been 9 and 7 for a total of 16 damage.
Okay, 16 you said?
Yes. And sure. Only if you're holding a melee weapon.
So I can?
You you tried.
Can I hit him?
Sure. He's gonna fly a little bit further.
Wait, could I try
You
to
see
hit
me
him?
measuring and you're trying to get out of that measurement?
Nope. But he's got a lot of move speed. Actually, he can't get that far. He could get right there. That's as far as they can get.
Wait,
Oh.
can I do that opportunity?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Nine.
Well, go
that's
ahead
with
and it's
the-
2d. It's 2d10. So go ahead and roll another d10.
Yeah, you should get double.
Okay. Nice.
So that would have been 8, because you still have that item attuned that you're not supposed to have. 18 plus 3, so for 21. 21 damage.
You can unattune that in your character feed just by clicking it off.
A lot of damage. Snow's turn. Well, you still roll a 22, so go ahead and roll me the damage with your other thing. The scary crow seems to be not well put together anymore. Azrael's turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna move up to the scary crow and punch him in the face.
All right, that second one hits.
Okay, and he's still alive? If so, I
Third
will
turn.
use. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yep, still alive.
All right, I'm gonna use my Fury Blows for 2 more unarmed strike. My dice hate me. Anyways, that's
Still
the end of my
stand-
turn.
All right. Uh, Javid's turn.
Well, despite this nasty protoplasm next to me, I'm going to try to drop the big bad. And so with favored foe and so forth, sharpshooter, etc.
You do have disadvantage just because you're in melee rage. So if you want to roll again and see if you get a nat 1, you can. But otherwise, your arrow goes wide and it has little.
I will try again.
All right. You have disadvantage, remember?
Yeah, it's not letting me roll with disadvantage. So
right.
19 to hit.
19 does hit. For a total of 10. It is still standing.
I think.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What was that?
Yeah. Trying to decide whether I want to try to get away from the nastiness and risk a jab or let him have a free jab next time around. I cannot. I've done my attacks. All I've got to move. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run for it.
All right. As you kind of like duck past the wraith, its claws grab you, drains the life out of you again. You take 26 necrotic damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is my turn, and I am near death.
All right. As all of you are focused on the scary crow, you suddenly notice 2 more wraiths kind of coalesce out of the darkness. The shadows on the exterior have begun creeping in. The dwarf on the ground is absolutely terrified, kind of looks up at all of you. We got to get out of here. Hurry, kill it. One of the wraiths is going to slide forward towards Demetar. It begins. Oh, actually, I forgot. Javid, I do need a con save from you. Then I'm also going to need one from Demetari. Because the one attacking Demetari drains the life out of you. You take 22 necrotic damage.
You would think I would be resistant to that. You said 22?
Are you not? I feel like that's one of the things that necromancy wizards get eventually. Maybe
Oh,
it's a higher
maybe I'm
level
not
thing.
there yet. Okay.
The other one is going to slide towards Briar, and it's going to attempt to drain the life out of her. It's draining the life out of you. You take 17 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save. So, Demitar, you did save, so you had no ill effects besides, losing a bunch of hit points. The other one's going to slide up behind Azriel. Wow. Even with advantage, it misses.
Hard to hit.
Oh, you didn't roll very well. Briar's turn.
Flume the crow.
I mean, is it at the end of your turn? So, if you want to go ahead and make attacks or whatever else is you want to do, because you target someone with the flumph, and then at the end of your turn, they have to make the save.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'm gonna run up on the crow.
Go ahead and attack. You are going to provoke an opportunity attack, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, am I gonna? Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So go ahead and move, but the wraith is going to attack and miss. So you're good.
Okay.
All right.
I guess. Is that close enough to?
That's fine. You can hit it from there.
Okay.
Those both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I fixed the attune thing.
Nice. You're not supposed to be able to see that.
Sorry. I may have read the whole thing before it. But it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. With the first blow, you flutter towards the crow. Your battle axe passes through it. You cleave straight through its face, through its beak, and the apparition shatters. And you watch as this cloud of darkness kind of swirls together into a point, and another gemstone drops to the ground in front.
Hell yeah. Are we still being attacked by wraiths?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna snatch it and say, "Everybody, get to the dwarf!"
All right.
Oh, I like the blood splatter. That's a nice touch.
Romney's turn.
All right. Start of. You guys can hear me, right?
You're really
very
quiet.
Might be because you're covering your mouth.
No, I'm messing with settings because my keyboard's obnoxious. try to bonk him.
Nice. All right. You hit the wraith. Everyone gained 1 hit point, right? At the start of your turn.
Yeah.
It would have just been you and Dimitari, I think.
Yeah. And
Um,
the dwarf.
all right, 15 hits for 12 damage. All right, and 25 damage. That's a lot of damage. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Dimitari's turn.
I want to do this quote so bad. I'm tired of these motherfucking wraiths on this motherfucking plane. I am going to cast Shocking Grasp on the. Wait, nope. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the Cape of the Mountebank and bring this little dwarven friend here to the exit. I mean, not going to leave at the doorway, but yeah.
Where? So I'm sorry. Where are you trying to go?
I don't know where the exit is, so wherever the exit is.
As you're reaching down to grab the dwarf kind of looks up at you and just like points towards Briar and is like, "Get me to the gemstone."
Okay, whatever. Then that's where we're headed.
Okay. I'm just gonna teleport over.
Yep.
Nice. The two of you just like appear in this cloud of smoke next to Briar, who's holding the gemstone in her hand.
Oh, Jesus. Hi.
Does it count as a free action to grab the stone from Briar and just hand it to the dwarf, or?
Oh, yeah, you could probably take it from Briar pretty quickly.
All right, I mean, we'll do that then.
By just holding it in her hand, and you could just like basically baton pass it and hand it off to the dwarf.
He's
Yeah.
just gonna poof in front of me and then snatch
Poop
something
in
out of
front
my
of you. I said we should be the sharders, okay? It's very fitting.
No, just no. Right,
All
Sloppy
right.
Knots was already a no. We are heroes of Torevir Deep. No, we are heroes of Torevir Deep. We are a respectable adventuring group.
Don't we have like some higher up people in the merchant guild that already know us as the Sloppy Knots? That's
No.
Oh yeah.
That's like
No.
pretty sealed.
No,
Promise.
nope. It is heroes of Torevir Deep. There are statues of us.
Yep. The
More
fortune hunters
mindedness.
still have us registered as sloppy knots.
They do. All right, it is Snow's turn. Yes. Yep.
I love how you have 2 red numbers and still rolled about the same damage as I did.
Yep. Which one are you targeting? The injured one? Okay. All right, that one is almost dead. It just like punches through it. Nice. All right, Azriel's turn.
Okay. Well, this thing's next to me, so I'm gonna try to kill it first. And if it's still not dead, I'm gonna hit it with my fury blows. Is it still alive?
It is still alive. That was what? Oh no, sorry.
It was the wraith.
18.
Yeah, 8, 9, 8, and 9.
Yep, still standing.
Damn. Well, I'm pretty sure I still need to be touching the crystal thing. Or should we be touching the dwarf? Or do I think I need... Can I roll an int check just to see if I know what I need to do? Like, do we all need to be touching the dwarf to get out?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. You can tell that probably at least being within 5 feet of the dwarf is what you need to do.
Well then I know I'm gonna get an opportunity attack, but I will move to be within 5 feet of the dwarf.
It misses.
Awesome. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Javid's turn.
All right. Javid, near death, is going to hobble as quickly as possible and get as close to the dwarf as he can.
How much movement speed do you have?
40.
Yeah, that's probably about as close as you get.
You know what? That doesn't seem quite close enough, so I'm going to dash to get around to the other side.
Wraith turn.
You might be muted, Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
You're very dark. Did you turn off all the lights?
I don't have lights in this room.
Wait,
Oh, that would do
did
it.
you? Was it electricity that you messed with?
No, there are no lights in this room. You know this. There are literally no lights in here.
All right, one of them slides towards Demetari, or no, not Demetari, sorry, Briar, and is going to attack her. She takes 12 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save. The other one doesn't take too kindly to... Your maximum hit points have been reduced by 12. The other one is going to slide towards Azriel. That one does hit for 21 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save.
So, trying to think. It was narcotic. I'm resistant to narcotic, right?
Are you?
Yeah, because of the gem. Remember the things on my arms?
I can't remember which one you picked.
I thought it was narcotic.
I mean, I do remember that you had absorbed the power of the gem and you got resistance to damage. I couldn't remember which one you picked. If it's necrotic, then yes, so you would only take 10
Yeah,
damage.
because I picked it because that's Asriel's, like, most of her magic is necrotic, so it made sense. Okay, so what? Sorry, what was that again?
You would take 10 damage then. And I need you to make a con save.
How does one reflect the max damage reduced? Or max hit points reduced?
If you click on your hit points, just click on it. It should bring it up, and then it says max HP modifier. You can just put -12.
Yep.
I see the max HP, but I can't change it, I don't think. Oh, there it is. Max HP modifier. There it is. Okay.
And you
All
just
right,
put
Romney.
-12.
And then how much damage did I take again? Sorry.
12. It was 12 damage, so you reduce by 12.
Did I pass?
Okay.
You did not pass, so your max hit points are reduced by 10.
What's that whiz saving looking like? Starting his turn in my bubbles.
He
Boom, bam, baby. Bubbles for the win.
All right, where are you going?
Oh. Here, is it my turn? I can't move. Yeah, go in there.
Or no, sorry, it would be Briar's turn. Disregard. It's Briar's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the guy that's trying to hurt me.
Oh, man, you really can't see me from nothing, can you?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
look.
All right, the 27 and the 14 hit. So go ahead and roll those damages.
I'll just run off like that sometimes.
So that is 12 and 11.
And then the one that's over by Romney, I'm gonna flump them. Wait, there's nobody by Romney.
Correct.
I'll just
Flump the one next to you.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
He fails, so go ahead and roll your d6.
Four.
All right. And it is Romney's turn.
Sprint. Whoop.
Stubby little legs.
No, I'm flying right now. It's just a pot belly. It's like.
All right.
Gang's all here. Let's do this.
And Demetari, your turn, correct?
Yes, it is. I mean, I'm just looking at the dwarf like, it's your turn now. We
He
did
wants
what we did.
he wants the gem. He holds out his hand. Quick, give it to me.
Oh. Okay, yes, of course.
He takes the gem, inserts it into the last spot. There's this kind of like blast of energy that washes over you. With a flick of his wrist, a staff appears in his hands, and then he looks around to make sure you're all next to him, and then he taps it. And you all blink, and you're standing around the bed. This withered dwarf kind of like begins to wake up.
Are his friends around, or is it like we're in here by ourselves with them?
It appears to be nighttime. There is no one else in here.
Okay, so we were in a dream, right?
You were in a dream.
Which means we can click wrong rest and go back to where we were when we went in there.
Ha.
Consider all the damage you have taken as psychic damage, and you are still injured.
Tough.
So my
So-
strength is still reduced as well.
Your strength
And
is
hit
still
points?
reduced. Hit points.
Hmm.
No, it wasn't night when we went in his head, right? It was during the
not.
day. Yeah, that's unsettling.
Also, I'm resistant to psychic damage, so that should have
yours
been
is
explained a hot minute ago.
Yours is radiant. That's fine.
Yeah, yours was radiant damage or something. Necrotic, I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay, of
Um,
course, sure.
I mean,
Okay.
it was technically a dream, but it was also a demi-plane controlled by a wizard, so it was real damage. If you die in the dream, you die in real life.
Okay.
Can I go find one of the other people that live here?
All right. Yeah, you
I'm
kind
gonna
of,
just.
Azrael, you kind of walk out into the hall. What are the rest of you guys doing? The dwarf is kind of like blinking his eyes, looking around. He looks very frail and kind of sickly.
I was just gonna help him sit up.
He kind of gasps, "Water, please."
Yeah, I mean, if I've got it in my, yeah. Sorry, Dumbledore.
Anybody got to create water?
Water.
Just create like 30 gallons of water on top of this guy.
All right. So, do you have a like water skin or something?
Yeah.
All right.
I've got a water skin,
So yes, you're able to give him some water.
so
and
we'll pour him out. Pour him out some water.
he takes it
Pour one
and
out for the homie.
drinks it down and kind of coughs and kind of blinks and looks around at all of you and thank you so much for saving me. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted. How long was I in there? Azrael, as you are in the hallway, you kind of like, there's, suddenly a bit of a commotion from each of you being back in this building. And you watch as one of the doors opens and like a little wizard pokes his head out. He's got like a sleeping cap on and pajamas and like a little candle. What's going on out here?
Would expect nothing less.
What day is it?
The 10th of the 10th. Where you've been gone for almost a week.
Oh God. Well, your friend's alive.
Good. Is the magic afflicting him gone? Can we heal him now?
We haven't tried, but he's awake.
Excellent. I'll have to rouse the rest of the wizards. If you excuse me. And he kind of shuffles off.
All right. I'm gonna.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say maybe grab him some food on your way back.
See, that wouldn't occur to me. I would just run back and go, "We've been gone a week." But if someone asks me to go get food, I'll go get food.
No, I was talking about the dwarf, not
Oh.
you. Yeah, no, you're people who have done nothing except mourn his loss when he wasn't even dead yet.
I mean, close enough.
Close to death.
All right.
Would have been dead
Um,
if we hadn't gone and gotten him.
The dwarf kind of looks up at all of you and, you've saved me. I'm in your debt. If there's anything I can do for you, I would be more than glad. I know you mentioned magical items of some sort. I can certainly work something out.
Yes, we got fobbed off on the bargain bin items.
Yeah, you don't happen to have like a magical
we-
longbow, do you?
Something a little punchier.
Or like some kind of restoration spell for our deep psychological wounds.
That I'm afraid you may have to sleep off.
I cast Lesser Restoration on Briar.
Yeah. Also, do you have like maybe a cloak of protection? I'd like one of those too, if you have one laying around.
Guessing lesser restoration on Briar.
She said she wanted Restoration. I cast Lesser Therapy on Briar.
You are actually not currently afflicted with blinded
It
death
does
and
literally
paralyzed
nothing.
poison.
It does
Yep.
literally nothing.
But you feel a little better because someone tried.
Okay. That's true. I do appreciate the effort.
All right.
Peppier.
The
What about
wizard. Go ahead.
non-magical stuffy. Just expensive. How do you feel about that? Can you get that for me?
I suppose. Like what?
Plate armor.
I could certainly look into that for you. I think, given the circumstances, we could supply you with such things.
E-
Do you have a pearl worth $100? Or excuse me, 100 gold? That'd be useful too. Yeah, a
Potentially.
pearl worth 100 gold. That'd be nice.
He kind of like moves to sit up, but he's like super frail. He paws at like the bedside table, and there's a little pair of like bifocals over there, and he's like trying to put them on.
I cast Create Food and Water, and just like feet, like basically tofu appears in his lap.
He gums at some tofu as he sits up, takes like a couple bites of it, puts on his bifocals, and he kind of starts squinting at all of you a little bit more closely. He looks over at everyone and at Azrael for a moment. And then he kind of goes to sit up. He kind of reaches down for something that's like on the floor next to it, and then he lifts it up. Seemingly out of nowhere, he's holding a staff. Pardon me. And as he starts to sit up, a couple more of the dwarves gonna come in, and they like gonna move over to him and like they hold him under his arms, and he's like, "Excuse me a second." Kind of shuffles over to a side of the room, taps the staff on the floor, and like this bookcase just slides over to one side, and there's this like glowing doorway that opens up, and he just kind of walks through it. The dwarves are helping him inside.
I follow.
Yeah.
It is the inside of what appears to be some kind of large castle. It is a number of these massive shelves going about 30 or 40 feet, 10 to 15 feet high, and they're covered in like chains, these like large boxes held under lock and key, and there's dozens of these chests everywhere. A few loose items here and there. You can see kind of things that appear fairly mundane as far as you can tell, like little pouches of what looks to be just like beads or something. It doesn't look like anything excessively valuable. Snow especially is pretty good at ascertaining what is not, but it looks like the good stuff is locked up, and just everything that's out is just bare stuff that went into storage. But the dwarf and his two assistants going to start wandering over. One of the assistants is like kind of like doing something. You can tell he's casting some kind of on the wizard. And as you watch, he kind of stands up a little bit straight. He looks a little bit healthier already. Not extremely healthy, but a little bit.
I'm taking it, reloading.
He kind of like walks over to a chest and he kind of points at it, and one of the attendants like pulls out a key ring, unlocks it, pulls out like a satchel of some kind, locks it back up, slides it back onto the shelf. They do this a number of times before the wizard gets to kind of the back of the room as you guys are following. There's a table. He has them set out, the little satchels. And then he kind of looks back towards the rest of you. Presumably you've been following.
Oh, absolutely.
Securing objective Echo.
Yeah, they didn't give any indication that it was prohibited to follow. They were expecting
No, they
us
didn't.
to.
Charlie.
I mean, he kind of was expecting you to. He didn't tell you to follow, and he also didn't tell you not to follow, so. It was just a door that he walked through and walked away.
We took that as an implicit invitation.
Hardline online.
Alright. He kind of,
Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back.
looks up at your party and
Yeah, take it, Echo.
twists the staff a little bit and casts a spell. You can tell that he's casting Detect Magic, and he kind of looks you guys over a little bit. And then he gestures towards Briar.
Deployed.
Come here, little one. I saw your
Securing
spectacular
objective Bravo.
skill
Hostile UAV in
navigating
the area.
the battlefield there. I noticed you slew the terrifying crow of my nightmares, which I very much so appreciate. And for that, you have something on your person that I could not help but notice. Would you mind giving it to me?
I'm gonna fish in my pocket and hand him a rock.
We are taking Delta.
Not this. The hilt of the sword that you have in your possession.
Oh, okay. So her name is Dawn, but she's not really okay. And I'm gonna hand her over.
Alright, he kind of takes her for a moment.
Delta secure.
Much of the energy has been sapped. The blade is destroyed and must be repaired by a sufficient smith, but I can restore some of the latent energy to it and allow you to use it more than you have been previously. And he kind of, he produces something from his pocket. You can tell that it is a strange looking pearl, and he kind of like crushes it in his hand, and this magic flows out of it into the hilt of the sword, and it just like, the vines and things that were grown over it, suddenly like the bark hardens and grows a little bit thicker. Little like leaves sprout off of it.
Will she be able to communicate better?
She will be able to talk a fair bit.
UAV online.
Additionally, I have something else for you. And he kind of reaches into one of the satchels in front of them, and he pulls out a box that is very familiar to you. It is small, no more than a few inches in either direction, and he hands it. This will assist you in repairing it fully.
Quick fix online.
Is it more metal?
And you open it up, and it is another ingot of
Enemy
metal.
is taking Charlie.
It will require 3 to fully repair the blade, but this will help you somewhat.
Okay.
Our
Thank you so
UAV
much. I
is
appreciate it.
orbiting the area.
And on a more personal note, next time you see my brother, can you tell him I'm sorry and I'm looking for him?
Securing objective Delta.
Certainly, I will do so, should I see him again.
Thank you so much.
Enemy is securing Alpha.
Alright. EM buffering, I did pull some stuff so I can show you guys what is in the other set.
Enemy UAV active.
Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hold on. Buffering.
A decanter of endless water.
Nope.
Oh yes, the alchemy jug. The alchemy jug.
We gotta have one of those.
It makes mayonnaise. If you know.
All
You know.
the sauces.
Oh man, could we get instead of an alchemy jug, can we get a culinary jug where we just get like endless peanut butter, jelly, like buffalo sauce, mayonnaise,
That'd be perfect with
That
the
would be
bag of
pretty fucking dope.
spices. We can make anything taste
the
good.
endless bag of spices, the endless jug of sauces, and I've got endless tofu. We've got this.
I know not of such items, but I'm certain we could craft something for you if you wish.
How
But
much?
here,
You said
here
you
you
owe us
go.
one, right?
Certainly, we can work that out.
The jug of sauces. Oh man, if we can get the endless jug of sausage, I'll check up with sending once a week, see where the progress is.
All right. The two dwarves began pulling things out of the bags in front. One of them is a very strange-looking cloak. It looks more like these kind of heavy, leathery-looking wings,
Oof.
almost bat-like. Another one is a set of daggers, or not daggers, bracers, with a number of little, like, kind of loops across them. Another one is a longbow of elven construction. A set of chainmail is pulled out. A strange deck of cards.
Gimme,
Yeah,
gimme,
use
gimme, gimme,
those.
gimme,
We
gimme,
don't
gimme,
need
gimme.
those.
I want them, I want them, I want them, I want them, I want them. Boy, howdy, when I get drunk on that psychedelic shit.
Do you not need to go rescue your soul from like the nightmare plane?
These items should help you in your travels. As well, and he kind of gestures to one of the other ones, and they pull out this, like, really heavy satchel, and he slams it down on the table. Plate armor for you. It is mundane, but
We are
useful.
losing Charlie.
This, and he kind of taps the top of the deck of cards. Illusions that can be created at any time, should you wish, for any purpose.
UAV overhead.
He taps
sounds-
the chain shirt. Chainmail,
Objective
for
Charlie.
those of you who
Hostile
may
war
wish
strike
to
eager position.
have the
Charlie
benefit of
secure.
armor without actually
We
wearing
are
it.
taking Bravo.
I know we've gotten some really cool stuff from you, but is there any way to get one of those rocks?
Friendly UAV online.
The trick.
Which rock?
The one that sends you like 30 feet in the street.
Go away stones. The go away stones.
Yeah, the go away stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's so fitting for you though.
Enemy controls two objectives.
I could
Full
certainly
strike.
have us craft something of that sort, if you would like.
Man. You make it like a cutting board and a knife. That way, when anybody's in the kitchen, like, hey, can I help? Like, yeah, use that that board and knife and just out of the kitchen. Just.
Requesting visual trial.
UAV active.
Can you guys see the stuff I linked, or no?
Also, you
I
could
don't-
just like throw it into
No.
someone's chest.
Where'd you
and
link it
then-
at?
I tried to put it in the
Yeah.
BTT.
I'm not seeing it.
Secure Bravo. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
All right, so it's a cloak of the back, bracers, a flying daggers, a +2 longbow, an elven chain, a deck of illusion.
Wait. Can you say those slower so I can write them down?
That is a cloak of the back, bracer of flying daggers, a +2 longbow,
Objective Bravo.
elven chain, and a deck of illusion.
Bravo secure. Enemy is securing Bravo. Securing Charlie.
So
The enemy holds all objectives.
deck
Secure
and
those
chain
positions.
to Dimitar is my opinion.
We are taking Charlie.
So I have only gotten the link to the Cloak of the Bat. I'm
Hostile
sure you're
UAV
still in the
area.
process, but at least there's that.
We are taking Alpha.
Uh,
The enemy holds two objectives.
yes, Cloak of the
Keep
Bat.
them secure.
advantage on Dex stealth checks.
I
Objective
feel like that's
Alpha
like
secure.
either somebody who wants to be really stealthy or someone who's not stealthy and wants to be.
Enemy is taking Alpha. We are taking Bravo.
What about
I'm
Briar?
loud.
Briar's not very
Area.
stealthy.
If you look at it, it gives you the ability to fly, which I feel like would be
Yeah.
nice for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I hadn't gotten all the way down.
So me and Briar are
Could-
both loud, but I
Reloading.
agree with Briar that it's like better used on someone like
Secure
I can
Bravo.
fly, Briar can fly, Azrael can run up walls.
I also have
Okay.
very good stealth.
How do you have advantage on stealth checks?
Enemy UAV active.
How?
Hostile missile incoming.
He's just
Oh my
that good.
goodness. I guess my whole thing, though, is how funny would it be?
Yeah, and you know, with this you get advantage. So you're gonna be rolling in the 30s. Come on.
But you're telling me a Dampier is going to pass up on turning into a bat?
Hostile war strike
So,
in the area.
I mean,
Enemy
I'll take it,
two objectives
but I just want to make sure it's not more useful to somebody else because I do have a 9 to stealth and I can walk up walls. So while I think it's awesome, I also don't want to take it away from somebody who might need it more.
Well, so far, I don't think that there's anyone.
Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. The enemy has captured
'Cause I've already got a
objectives.
rope.
Take them back.
And I'm good.
The bracer of flying daggers does not currently have daggers in it. You need someone to put daggers in it, and then afterwards it. So anyone who's got daggers and likes throwing them.
I also like to throw daggers. But I don't do it too often.
Romney starts getting naked.
Oh boy.
Got to put the plate
Very well.
armor on.
It only makes sense.
Aggressively undressing and redressing in my new plate armor.
All right, who wants the +2 longbow?
Me.
Well, I could put that to use, I think, unless anyone else can see a need.
I would like to respectfully request the illusions, though, if everybody's cool with that. Come on, let Romney have the illusions. Come on.
So I don't really care to have the illusions, but if you want my opinion, I think being able to deal some sort of like with a weapon sort of damage with my character might be helpful because sometimes I can't cast spells or it's not effective unless I'm missing something.
That is true. The bracers of flying daggers would immediately give her proficiency in throwing daggers.
Well, I already have
mean-
proficiency in daggers, but I mean, again, I'm not like it's not like I would fight for this item. I'm just trying to figure out if that would be
Like I'm
helpful.
fine with you having it. So I mean that's usually what I do as a range. But I do have a spell that's a range spell, Toll the Dead. So, but I also throw daggers, as well. But you can throw daggers because I generally don't do a lot of range stuff anyways. Like I generally try to get up in people's face. So if for whatever reasons you ran out of spells and wanted to throw daggers, but I think isn't that only 20 feet?
Yeah, it's
Um,
short.
Here.
Well, I'm open to having the cloak too. I'm just trying to figure out what all this stuff
I
does.
wanna
There's
see if we
also
can go
this
back.
elven chain that I haven't fully looked up yet.
So it's
The elven
20.
chain
Oh.
is 13 plus, or it'd be 14 plus dex mod. So for anyone who's wearing it.
Oh, is that like your homebrew thing?
No, that's an actual thing. It's a chain shirt with it's a +1 chain shirt. So it's 13 plus dex mod +1. So 14 plus dex mod.
Oh,
Up to a
okay.
maximum of 2. So anyone who has over a dex mod of 2 is not going to get as much out of it. So anyone who's got a dex mod of 2 or less, yes, pretty much. So for instance, anyone who had like a +2 dex and an AC less than 16 should probably wear the chain shirt, because then their AC would become 16.
Okay. I mean, I fit that mold, but also I thought I wasn't allowed to wear armor.
This one allows you to do it regardless.
Yeah, it's specifically for people who can't wear armor. It doesn't count as armor because it can be worn between layers of clothing.
Okay.
It's basically a shirt.
Okay, gotcha. So, I mean, honestly, if I'm gonna get that, unless anybody else wants it, then Azrael, you should get the bracers.
Okay.
All right, so Romney took the deck and the bow. Demetari has the chain shirt. Azrael took the bracers. Snow took the cloak. And Briar now has the dormant greatsword. So now you can attune to that
And a
if you
rock?
would like. Maybe later, if they make it for you.
Okay.
So Romney, that bow, you think you want to have
I'm just like holding it, and it's like
both?
about like what 6 inches taller than I am. It's a dwarf.
No,
it's an
it's half
elvish
again.
longbow. I'm
Half again taller than you. Yeah.
I'm like trying to aim it, and it's like scraping the bottom, and I'm just like I'm too short for this. Can you take this, please? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Feeling
And
like
obviously,
Frodo right now with that armor class difference.
Yeah, I'm just like holding the bow in my skivvies because I'm still just like halfway through putting my armor on.
So yes,
Can
your AC
you
is now
walk
16.
over there and do that in decency?
I mean, I probably could, but I'm not going to. Thanks for the offer, though.
Azure like shakes her head and like walks away as she's like inspecting the armband.
So you got to put some
And,
daggers in it. So you can throw 'em.
I have
Romney,
4
perhaps
daggers,
this
so I will put them in there.
vicious short bow is more to your liking. If you need something to speak to someone over there in a pointed tone, I think this will suit you.
You're giving me the vicious short bow?
Yeah.
Ooh. Piece of candy. I don't even know if I'm proficient with bows.
I would have given it back to the dwarves, but you expressed an interest in having a casting weapon.
Can you give me lessons though?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna spend a lot of time building up that those drawing muscles.
I'd like to point out that every time I try to aim this bow, the string catches on my belly. We gotta figure that one out.
It's gonna slide around the plate belly, right?
The dwarf sees you. Agorance is kind of watching you guys pick apart these magic items he's given you. And I hope these are more to your liking. More useful, I should say.
Very much in keeping and very much appreciated. There is one further thing. We were told that you would help us, or be able to help us travel to Asternium.
Indeed. If that is where you wish to go, then you shall go there.
right.
Would you like to go anywhere in particular?
Do we know where in particular? Weird.
I don't know. I can set you right outside the city gates if you'd like, right inside the city gates. Where would you like to go?
So isn't Briar's brother there? Didn't you say Briar's brother was there?
No, he is in Thalassa, a city
So-
very far away.
We're trying to go where? Hold on, I'm lost in the sauce. We got like 4 different cities. There's like there's Astrinium, and then there's Thalassa, and then what was the third one, DM, please?
I haven't said any other cities.
So there was Demetari's home, wasn't there? That we could go
Like a ca-
go there.
Karanath, you could go there if you wish.
Go.
And that was because Mr. Prince gave me 2 options for getting in there. 'Cause we
Yes,
know
if you wish
the
to stay Mr. Prince by going into the library. There's 2 more emissaries. One of them's in Thalassa and one of them's in a Karanath.
and we chose Thalassa, and we wanted the teleportation because it was a hell of a boat ride.
It is, yeah, pretty far.
In the area.
So
And the emissary in Tharathra has access to the library, right? Where the other one doesn't. Like they
Yeah, that's what
lost
it
the
is.
bag.
yeah, that's what Mr. Prince told me. One of them lost the bag, and the other one is just there. But we don't know where it is because he said they're just in the city.
I mean, do we even know what the
So there is a portal in Thalassa, and then there is an emissary in Karanath.
Online.
Okay, so there is a direct portal. Okay. Do we know where the portal is?
He didn't give me specifics. He just said
Or
in Thalassa.
Who controls the portal?
I don't think he told you.
I send a message to Mr. Prince because I do have a spell slot left.
All right.
It's Romney again. Where in Thalassa should we go? How do we find the portal the fastest way? Are you good? How's it going there? That's 25 seconds.
Our Mr. Prince responds pretty quickly. It's going pretty well here. I believe, if I recall correctly, the portal ended up
Enemy
in
UAV
some
overhead.
kind of a vault in the city. Which one? I'm not sure. Things are going well here. We're holding out for the foreseeable future. Good luck.
All right, I asked the dwarf. All right, where would they keep magical portals
Snipers down.
in Thalassa?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh,
UAV standing by.
Best guess.
the dwarf knows some stuff, but I gotta check my
Recon
notes.
flyover.
Copy that. UAV is
Secret
on
hatches somewhere in a bank. Bank sounds like vaults. That makes sense. Wizard tower.
Enemy UAV active. UAV extinguished. Restricts online.
Changing mag.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Holding.
If it was a sufficiently powerful magical portal, it probably could have ended up under control of the Empress. Although there's some issues there with the things going on with that. I could take you to right outside of the palace in Thalassa if you wish.
Deal. Sounds good.
The enemy
Do you
is
wish to
gaining
leave
ground. Push
now?
them back. Hostile Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Maybe we get a chance to lick our wounds.
There you go.
We'll pick our feet up there. He's offering now. He says he's got the juice now, so maybe you know a good
You
tavern.
can wait till tomorrow if you wish.
Yes, without knowing what sort of reception we'll receive and whether popping in like start or guard or two, maybe having ourselves in better condition so that, let's say, Azrael isn't down to scrawny 98-pound weakling strength.
So, what would you like to do now? Actually, this is probably a good spot if we want to go ahead and take a break. You guys can recoup, and then we'll be back in 5 to 10.
Well, it's actually almost 5 for me. I gotta get going. But
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
It's probably a good stopping point. So,
Go back to the manor.
yeah, go back to the manor, figure some stuff out, do some planning, and then I will.
bye, everybody.
Gonna be next
Thanks,
week.
Liam. Thanks, everybody. Have a good week.
Bye, guys. That was a good session.
I
I definitely need time. I gotta pack new spells. I am not outfitted for